The Dome of the Rock is one of the most sacred and important spots in the world. It carries a symbol of religion and faith, receiving great attention from many people around the world. But recently, a series of strange events have happened here, making everyone confused. Currently, there is no exact answer to what happened here. People here have confirmed that they have seen things beyond their imagination, such as strange creatures floating in the sky, demon-like things flying out of Hell Gate scenes. It's scary, isn't it? Today, we will explore the mystery going on here. I believe this video will have answers to the questions that are confusing you right now. What's really going on? Does it signal something? Is this a sign of the end times? Please watch the entire video to get answers to these questions, and also not to miss the shocking truth that I will reveal at the end of the video. What mysterious things are happening at the Dome of the Rock? Recent peculiar occurrences at the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem have stirred intrigue and bewilderment among many, leaving them unsettled and anxious. The prevailing question on everyone's lips remains the same. What exactly is unfolding? Jerusalem, a city of profound significance to the Jewish people due to its rich historical and cultural heritage, holds an equally profound place in the hearts of Christians worldwide, primarily for one paramount reason: the Temple Mount. This sacred city, however, finds itself embroiled in a protracted conflict between Israel and Palestine, each asserting rightful ownership. Amidst this complex backdrop, the Dome of the Rock emerges as a focal point particularly revered in Islam. Constructed by the Muslim leader Abd al-Malik in the early 8th century, 691–692 CE, the dome's grandeur is unmistakable, its gleaming golden roof atop an expansive octagonal base commanding attention. Standing approximately 65 feet wide, the dome rests on a circular base supported by 16 columns, encircled by 24 additional supports enveloping a significant rock, partially obscured by protective barriers. Beneath the dome lies a natural cave, accessible via a set of stairs, enhancing its mystique. The distinctive octagonal walls, each side measuring around 60 feet wide and 36 feet tall, not only provide structural stability but also feature strategically placed windows, inviting streams of natural light to illuminate the interior. Yet, it is the intricate adornments both within and without that truly distinguish the dome. Elaborate mosaics and metallic embellishments adorn its surface, reminiscent of Byzantine artistry but uniquely devoid of depictions of living beings. Instead, Arabic calligraphy, floral patterns, and ornate representations of crowns and jewels adorn its surfaces, each tile seemingly weaving a narrative without reliance on figural imagery. The octagonal arcade surrounding the dome further captivates with its intricately inscribed Arabic texts, offering not mere ornamentation but profound stories etched into the very fabric of the structure. Throughout its storied history, the dome has undergone various modifications, reflecting the evolving influences of different Islamic factions. During the tumultuous era of the Crusades, for instance, an iron barrier was erected around the sacred rock, intended to deter Christian encroachment. Subsequent refurbishments saw the replacement of these barriers with more elaborate wooden screens, a testament to the enduring reverence and meticulous care lavished upon this venerable monument. Yet, despite centuries of scrutiny and preservation efforts, the dome remains shrouded in enigma, its mystery seemingly deepening with each inspection. To truly comprehend its significance, one must peel back the layers of history that enshroud it, revealing not only its architectural splendor, but also the profound spiritual and cultural resonance it holds for millions worldwide. In the bustling heart of Jerusalem, amidst the clamor of conflicting claims and contentious disputes, the Dome of the Rock stands as a beacon of tranquility and contemplation. Its gleaming facade and intricate embellishments serve as a testament to the ingenuity and devotion of its creators, while its enduring presence speaks volumes about the enduring power of faith and tradition. As visitors gaze upon its majestic form, they are drawn into a realm where time seems to stand still, where the echoes of centuries past reverberate through its hallowed halls. Each mosaic, each inscription tells a story, a tale of conquest and triumph, of devotion and sacrifice. Yet beneath the surface lies a deeper truth, one that transcends the boundaries of creed and culture, uniting humanity in a shared reverence for the sacred and sublime. For the Dome of the Rock is more than just a monument. It is a living testament to the enduring spirit of Jerusalem, a city that has borne witness to the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of history. and though its secrets may remain shrouded in mystery. What do these mysteries mean? Recent events at the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem have sparked intrigue and concern, raising questions about its significance and the role it plays in contemporary affairs. The dome's historical connection to the Prophet Muhammad's ascension to heaven is a source of worldwide celebration in the Islamic community. However, the exact nature of this link remains shrouded in mystery, with inscriptions on the dome itself notably absent of direct references to this pivotal event. While mentions of the dome's association with the Prophet's heavenly journey emerged in the 9th century, it wasn't until the 11th century that this concept gained popularity. The motivations behind the dome's construction remain enigmatic. Unlike traditional mosques, its design doesn't conform to typical prayer spaces, leading scholars to speculate about its intended purpose. Some suggest it was crafted to harmonize Islamic tradition with the narrative of Abraham, drawing parallels with Byzantine martyria structures commemorating significant religious events or saintly figures. The architects may have aimed to rival the grandeur of sacred Christian sites in Jerusalem, such as the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, through the dome's majestic presence. Arabic inscriptions adorning the dome emphasize the oneness of God, challenging Christian beliefs regarding Jesus and affirming Islamic theology. There's a historical theory proposing that Abd al-Malik intended the dome to redirect Islamic pilgrimage from Mecca to Jerusalem amidst a crisis in the former. However, scholars dismiss this notion, as pilgrimage to Mecca continued unabated during that time. Instead, some believe the dome's construction was motivated by a belief in its significance on the Day of Judgment, serving as a bridge between the earthly and divine realms. The dome's location on the Temple Mount holds profound significance for Jews, as it once housed the Jewish temples. Archaeological findings, including artifacts dating back to the era of the Second Temple, further underscore its historical importance. However, the dome's architectural resemblance to European churches complicates its narrative, symbolizing monumental events like the Apocalypse while reflecting Islamic and Byzantine conceptions of Judgment Day. Recent upheavals at the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound, including the Dome of the Rock, underscore the volatility of this sacred site. During Ramadan, tensions escalated when Palestinians, fearing Israeli encroachment, engaged in clashes with Israeli forces, resulting in injuries on both sides. Despite agreements to avoid overnight stays at the compound during Ramadan, Palestinians sought refuge there, driven by fear of displacement. The conflict surrounding the Dome of the Rock and the Temple Mount reflects deeply entrenched historical and religious narratives, making resolution elusive. Both Jews and Muslims hold fervent beliefs about the site, rooted in centuries of tradition and faith. The recent violence underscores the urgent need for dialogue and understanding to prevent further escalation and preserve the sanctity of this revered location. However, amidst the tumult of contemporary conflicts, a deeper thread weaves through the narrative of the Dome of the Rock, a thread that speaks to eschatological beliefs and the concept of the end times. Across religious traditions, the notion of the end of days holds a potent allure, shaping beliefs, actions, and interpretations of sacred sites like the Dome. In Islamic theology, the concept of the end times, or Qiyamah, holds profound significance. It is believed that preceding the Day of Judgment, there will be signs signaling the imminent return of the Mahdi, the Guided One, and the advent of Isa, Jesus, who will defeat the false Messiah, Dajjal. The Dome of the Rock, with its association with the Prophet Muhammad's ascension, is intricately linked to these eschatological beliefs. For Muslims, the dome serves not only as a commemoration of the Prophet's miraculous journey, but also as a symbol of the divine connection between heaven and earth. Its architectural design, with its celestial dome reaching skyward, may evoke visions of the heavens opening and the descent of Isa, signaling the culmination of history and the dawn of a new era. Similarly, within Christian eschatology, there exists a belief in the rapture, a moment when believers are gathered together to meet Jesus in the air, preceding the tribulation and ultimate return of Christ. The Dome of the Rock, with its ornate mosaics and intricate inscriptions, may evoke contemplation of this apocalyptic event, serving as a focal point for reflection on the transcendent and the divine. Moreover, the dome's location on the Temple Mount, with its historical significance to both Jews and Muslims, adds layers of complexity to its eschatological symbolism. For Jews, the Temple Mount represents the site of the long-awaited Third Temple, prophesied to be rebuilt in the end times. The dome's presence atop this sacred site raises questions and tensions regarding the fulfillment of these prophecies, and the role of religious sites in shaping the eschatological landscape. In this light, the recent conflicts and tensions surrounding the Dome of the Rock take on added significance. They're not merely disputes over land or politics, but manifestations of deeper theological and eschatological convictions. Each stone hurled, each barricade erected becomes a symbolic act in the unfolding drama of the end times, a struggle for control, for meaning, and for the fulfillment of divine promises. As the world watches the events unfold in Jerusalem, it is essential to recognize the profound spiritual dimensions at play. The Dome of the Rock, with its rich history and religious significance, serves as a focal point for the hopes, fears, and aspirations of millions of believers worldwide. It is a reminder that beyond the geopolitical realities of the present moment, there exists a deeper, transcendent narrative, one that speaks to the ultimate destiny of humanity and the cosmos. In the midst of conflict and uncertainty, perhaps there lies an opportunity for dialogue, understanding, and reconciliation. For in the eschatological vision of many faith traditions, there is a shared hope for a future of peace, justice, and divine fulfillment, a future in which the Dome of the Rock and all sacred sites stand as beacons of unity and harmony, reflecting the glory of the divine. The Star of David. Central to the story is King David, revered as one of ancient Israel's greatest leaders. Around 1,000 years before the birth of Jesus Christ, David established Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, envisioning it as the site for a grand temple to house the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred repository of the Ten Commandments received by Moses from God. This connection to the Ark symbolizes the foundational role of the Temple Mount in Jewish history and faith. The Temple Mount's historical significance underscores the deep spiritual connection shared by both Jews and Muslims. It serves as a tangible expression of their respective faiths, a sacred space where religion and history intersect. This shared reverence, however, is intertwined with conflict and contention, reflecting the complexities of religious identity and territorial claims. Beneath the Dome of the Rock lies a hidden chamber, a clandestine repository of ancient knowledge and artifacts. The discovery of this secret room, filled with enigmatic symbols and historical treasures, challenges conventional narratives and invites speculation about humanity's past. Its existence offers a tantalizing glimpse into a forgotten era, prompting re-evaluation of established historical paradigms. Yet amid these revelations, unsettling events unfold. Reports emerge of snakes emerging from beneath the temple during prayer gatherings, instilling fear and apprehension among worshippers. In religious symbolism, snakes evoke themes of danger, temptation, and evil, resonating with biblical and Quranic narratives. However, interpretations vary, with some cultures viewing snakes as symbols of rebirth and transformation. As the mysteries of the Dome of the Rock continue to unfold, the skies above Jerusalem offer further intrigue. Celestial phenomena provoke contemplation and doubt, challenging preconceived beliefs and inviting reconsideration of spiritual truths. In this dynamic interplay of history, faith, and mystery, the Dome of the Rock emerges as a focal point, an emblem of humanity's quest for meaning and understanding in an ever-changing world. The uncovering of the hidden chamber beneath the dome serves as a potent reminder of the layers of history and knowledge that lie beneath the surface of sacred sites. As researchers unearth ancient manuscripts and artifacts, they offer glimpses into civilizations long gone, challenging our understanding of the past and opening new avenues of exploration. Yet, alongside these discoveries, unsettling events cast shadows of fear and uncertainty. The appearance of snakes, traditionally symbolic of danger and evil in religious texts, evokes primal fears and forces us to confront the mysteries of existence. In the face of such phenomena, interpretations vary, reflecting diverse cultural and religious perspectives on the nature of reality and the divine. In the heart of Jerusalem, amidst the tumult of history and the mysteries of the cosmos, the Dome of the Rock beckons us to contemplate the mysteries of existence and the interconnectedness of all things. It is a beacon of hope and inspiration, inviting us to transcend the limitations of our earthly existence and glimpse the transcendent beauty of the divine. The UFO in the sky of the Dome of the Rock. Several videos purportedly showing a UFO hovering over the Dome of the Rock on Jerusalem's Temple Mount circulated online, generating widespread interest and speculation. However, skepticism quickly arose regarding the authenticity of the footage. Firstly, the anonymity of the videographers raised doubts about the credibility of the reports, as anonymous accounts are often viewed with suspicion in both UFO investigations and police inquiries. Furthermore, despite the Dome of the Rock's status as a prominent religious site drawing numerous visitors, no corroborating witnesses came forward to verify the sightings. This lack of additional sightings from such a densely populated area raised further doubts about the veracity of the claims. Moreover, analysis of the footage revealed inconsistencies that cast doubt on its authenticity. Observers noted that the purported UFO did not reflect any light from the gold-plated dome below it, suggesting possible digital manipulation. Additionally, the size of the object appeared unusually small in relation to the dome, leading to questions about its plausibility as a spacecraft traversing the vast distances of the universe. Further scrutiny of the footage uncovered evidence of video editing, including motion tile effects and edge mirroring, indicative of sophisticated manipulation. Skeptics argued that such alterations undermined the credibility of the footage, suggesting it was a hoax perpetrated using advanced video editing software. Renowned UFO investigator Robert Schaffer dismissed the Jerusalem UFO sighting as a hoax, citing evidence of video processing and manipulation. He highlighted the use of motion tile effects and edge mirroring to introduce camera shake into the footage, indicating that the video had undergone significant editing before being shared online. The debate surrounding the authenticity of the UFO sighting reflects the deep significance of Jerusalem and the Dome of the Rock to believers of various faiths. For many, the prospect of extraterrestrial visitation over such a revered site evokes profound questions about the nature of existence and the possibility of divine intervention. Moreover, the mention of the rebuilding of the temple and the phrase "abomination of desolation" from biblical texts adds layers of complexity to the discussion. These references, associated with prophecies of apocalyptic events, fuel speculation and interpretation, further blurring the line between reality and myth. The Jerusalem UFO sighting, despite its dubious nature, has ignited a fervent debate within both the scientific and religious communities. The significance of the location, coupled with the implications of extraterrestrial visitation, has prompted intense scrutiny and speculation. For believers, the possibility of a UFO hovering above the Dome of the Rock raises profound questions about the intersection of faith and science. Some interpret the sighting as a sign of divine intervention or fulfillment of prophetic scripture, invoking notions of otherworldly beings and cosmic forces at play. Conversely, skeptics point to the lack of credible evidence and the presence of video editing artifacts as proof of a hoax. The reliance on anonymous sources and the absence of corroborating witnesses further diminishes the credibility of the claims, casting doubt on the authenticity of the purported UFO sighting. Amidst the controversy, the broader implications of the Jerusalem UFO sighting are significant. It serves as a reminder of the power of belief and the role of perception in shaping reality. The desire to seek meaning and understanding in the unknown drives both scientific inquiry and religious interpretation, fueling ongoing discourse and speculation. Ultimately, the truth behind the Jerusalem UFO sighting may never be fully resolved. Its legacy, however, extends beyond the confines of empirical evidence or religious interpretation. It serves as a testament to the enduring mystery of the cosmos and the boundless depths of human imagination, inspiring wonder, curiosity, and contemplation for generations to come. The aspirations for the rebuilding of the Third Temple persist among many Jews, rooted deeply in religious conviction and prophecy. For them, this is not merely a matter of wishful thinking, but a belief ingrained in their faith, with implications for the coming of the Messiah. Similarly, Muslims also hold reverence for this sacred site, anticipating the fulfillment of prophecies related to the establishment of peace and justice. However, the prospect of constructing the Third Temple on the site currently occupied by the Dome of the Rock presents a complex and potentially volatile situation. The land holds immense religious heritage for both Jews and Muslims, making any attempt to alter its status quo fraught with tension and the potential for violence. Historically, conflicts over control of Jerusalem have escalated into full-scale wars, as seen in the Six-Day War of June 1967. This brief but decisive conflict resulted in Israel's capture of significant territories, including the Sinai Peninsula, Gaza Strip, West Bank, Old City of Jerusalem, and Golan Heights. The war underscored Israel's military prowess and reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the region. Leading up to the Six-Day War, Tensions between Israel and its Arab neighbors had been escalating, fueled by territorial disputes, military buildups, and provocative actions. Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser's mobilization of forces in the Sinai and closure of the Gulf of Aqaba to Israeli shipping heightened tensions, leading to a preemptive Israeli airstrike that decimated Egypt's air force. The swift Israeli victory in the Six-Day War reshaped the balance of power in the region and led to the occupation of territories inhabited by Palestinians. The aftermath of the war saw the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians and laid the groundwork for decades of conflict and diplomatic efforts aimed at resolving the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The UN Security Council's call for a ceasefire marked the end of hostilities, but the ramifications of the war reverberated for years to come. The Arab countries involved in the conflict suffered staggering losses in casualties and weaponry, while Israel emerged as the dominant military force in the region. In the aftermath of the war, diplomatic initiatives such as UN Resolution 242 sought to address the underlying issues of territorial occupation and promote lasting peace through negotiations. However, the complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and competing claims to the land have hindered progress toward a comprehensive resolution. Despite the challenges and complexities, the quest for peace and stability in the region persists. Diplomatic efforts, peace agreements, and grassroots initiatives continue to seek avenues for dialogue and reconciliation. The future of Jerusalem and its sacred sites remains intertwined with the aspirations of those who call it home, embodying both the challenges and the possibilities of coexistence in a land of profound religious significance. In conclusion, the intricacies of Jerusalem's religious and historical significance, as well as the ongoing conflicts and aspirations surrounding it, highlight the complex interplay between faith, politics, and identity in the region. The Dome of the Rock, with its rich heritage and contested status, serves as a focal point for diverse narratives and aspirations, reflecting the enduring complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the broader quest for peace in the Middle East. As we reflect on the past and look toward the future, it is essential to recognize the shared humanity that binds us all and the need for mutual understanding, dialogue, and respect. Only through genuine engagement, empathy, and a commitment to peaceful coexistence can the challenges of the region be addressed and a brighter future for all inhabitants of Jerusalem and beyond be realized.